Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential. Header! That's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And he's being shifted off it. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Kane. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Olise just eases him off the ball. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Kane. Fabian Ruiz. Looking for options for movement. Gets his head on it! Serginho getting this one clear. Tonali. He's a sharp little ball here. Fabian Ruiz. Messi. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tonali. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Ruiz. Merino. No, that's been intercepted. Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Manchester United still without a single shot on target. And here's Kane. Merino. And here's Yamal. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And here's Yamal. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Shevchenko. Goes for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tonali. That's where it came from. Mbappe. And it's Merino. Messi. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal. Showing good feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, he's gifted it. Can he finish? It's there! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Sudan have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Olise. Tonali for Olise. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Tonali. And he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Yamal, and a chance!
Added time.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Goes to finish! And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. And Shevchenko! Messi. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Marino. This is a promising build-up. Knocks it into space. Fofana. Messi. Now it's Yamal. And it's Ruiz. Great vision. Can he get onto this? It's a promising position. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. No, he's missed it.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Oh, what's he done? Good chance here! Incredible! Just incredible! A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Takes a shot! Mbappe, he's picked his way through. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well timed, excellent interception. One is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Kane. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Merino. No way through there. Yamal. Rice. Fabian Ruiz. Tries to pass it through. Rice. Pass somewhat off target. Olise. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Serginho. Nice sequence of passes, this. Olise. Into the last quarter of an hour. Mbappe. Yamal. Kane is having the time of his life here. And Sylvestre bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? He's in, one-on chance, surely! And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Merino. Oh, super find.
That's going in strongly. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with the...
And Shevchenko! And that's a tidy finish. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Mbappe! And that's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Sudan have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up.
It's Kane! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sudan have their third corner. There's the header! Merino looking to pass their way up the pitch. Fofana kept his eye on it, and he's there. And we're done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Lyon.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's down to business here. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Zakaria kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, well measured. Oh, no joy this time. Serginho. Fabian Ruiz. Now that looks a decent ball. Serginho. And Fermin. Oh, easy pickings there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they've...
Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Mbappe clears without hesitation. Lyon have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Shevchenko. Fermin. Gives it back. And Shevchenko! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Fermin! Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That has ended up in no man's land. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now, can they get him away? He's on it, can he get away? And Messi! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking for options, for movement. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zakaria. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Memphis Depay. This is a promising build-up. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Messi. Memphis Depay. Knocks it into space. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Serginho. Delivers the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Shevchenko has found the net here, of course. Fermin is fouled. Messi. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Serginho. A corner it is then. Messi is short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Now can Messi! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Fermin. Memphis Depay. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho. Passing is crisp and sharp.
There will be one.
Pressing's
more
intense,
time.
and it's paid off. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham tries to play it through. Great defending, strong and determined. That's the end of the first 45. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United really did kick on after getting that first goal.
Security staff
Could they
for each block.
have got another
Please
one and
report
killed
to
the
the
game
staff
off completely?
immediately.
Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Manchester United looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Back on the way then. And here's Messi. And it's made its way to him. Messi. Fabian Ruiz. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. Great vision. Oh, some astute defending there. Fabian Ruiz. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Oh, he's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha looking to play him in. Oh, important interception.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
Memphis Depay, a probing pass. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution in progress.
Lyon choosing to make the first change. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cannavaro. And it's Serginho. Here's Chouameni. Defending was strong and firm. That has not gone well. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And they're quick to get it back. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Alvarez. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Fermin. And here's Alvarez. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. This looks promising. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Messi. Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
With the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate, kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? Shevchenko. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Mbappe. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's nice. And it's Lopez. No way through. Mbappe. And it's Marino. He's found a way through. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. Great chance! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United... Oh no, this does not look good. And he's running through. He's in, must be! Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Marino. That's where it came from. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi, and that has left him in a heap. Van Dijk. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Olise. Fernandez. Here's Rodri. Shevchenko can be a real threat inside the box. Yamal steaming forward at pace. 30 minutes gone. Fermin is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Not the most accurate pass. Rice. Well, that pass isn't the best. Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And it's Serginho. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Bunu. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. He's had a shot! Oh, Quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Mbappe. Just past the 40th minute mark. Yamal. And they win it back again. Merino. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Rice.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Memphis Depay. Mbappe has the space to scheme. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for the shot! Oh, it's a thumping hit. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back on the way. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, he's hit the bar! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Olise. No, that's been intercepted. Rice. Vardiol. Fernandez. Merino. Now it's Olise. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Memphis Depay. Vardiol. Knocks it out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Olise has created one goal already. Manchester United in a very solid position, 2 to the good. And he has shown him a yellow card. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Oh, that was vital. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Just about up to the hour now. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get it back? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He just hits a shot! And again, he is at his elastic best. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's being urged to shoot. Rice plays it all the way forward. Olise. He's in a good position here, and he's found a way past. Shot, surely! Perilously close. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And he's being shifted off it. And Shevchenko. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Played back to the goalkeeper. And Akanji. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Raya.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a promising position. Now it's Mbappe. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yamal. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Mbappe. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, red, nice interception. Shevchenko. Mbappe. Van Dijk. And it's Rice. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Good ball, good take. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Memphis Depay. Tries to pass it through. And that is that. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive... This is where they want to be, one small step away from
Hello
greatness.
everyone, and
Win
welcome to
today,
Old
and they
Trafford.
will be up there
Manchester
amongst the elite.
United against Manchester United.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're on the way. Manchester United must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. And here's Mbappe.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best? Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Camavinga. He's want to throw in. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Camavinga. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
And Shevchenko! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicked it back promptly. Fabian Ruiz. Shevchenko. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Moved on forwards. Now it's Memphis Depay. Rodri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Marino. Now that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's fabulous. That has been slung wide. Now it's Shevchenko.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the shot's on here. And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Somewhat off target. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Quality ball. No, that's been intercepted. That has not gone well. Memphis Depay. Now it's Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's on his own. Mbappe! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Unahi. And it's Bellingham. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Akanji. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
He's in a great position here. He has a look up. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Wan-Bissaka going forward. He won't be happy with that one. Not the most accurate pass. Merino. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. And here's Messi. Yamal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Camavinga gets a foot in here.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Camavinga. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
The ball goes in.
When it's delivered, Aaron.
And the shot! It's in! Just as they wanted it. Just when they wanted it. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Memphis Depay really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got away. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Decent chance! Bellingham. Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Wan-Bissaka. Could be danger here. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. No way through. Messi. And it's Merino. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal.
Mbappe, and he's in on goal.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Unahi ventures forward. Unahi
With an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of...
And the shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Pedro Porro. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's good running with the ball. Pedro Porro. Drives it in. Messi! In he goes again. Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Fabian Ruiz is there, and he can pick it up. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Unahi makes a move down the right. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Manchester United trailing, but still very much in the hunt for their promotion dream.
It's great to see that there's still plenty of fighting spirit in them, but you might need a bit more than that just now.
Oh, what a mistake! Wan-Bissaka. Bellingham. Fabian Ruiz.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Yamal. Mbappe. And it's Ruiz. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
2 minutes to be added on. And here's Marino. He is through here. Great vision. Can he finish? That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing. Manchester United do have the look of a team with genuine ambition.
everyone, and
Already on
welcome
the
to
cusp of
Old
promotion,
Trafford.
they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So we're up and running. Manchester United need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. And here's Mbappe. He's in a good position here. Now it's Bebeto. Spread to the right. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Merino! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Osimhen. Fabian Ruiz. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's got away. Al-Ali Saudi with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Conte! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Tonali. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Mbappe. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bebeto. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Some really good ball movement. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Al-Ali Saudi are looking to go forward now. And here's Shevchenko. Mbappe. Marquinhos with the clearance. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Over to the right flank. Yamal. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Osimhen. Oh, it's Bebeto. Looking for options for movement. Merino, never out of the action for very long. That is a great pick out. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, it's Bebeto. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Fabian Ruiz. That is good alertness. Nicely spread. Yamal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mikel Merino is onto this. Bellingham. Conte.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's through here. And he can clear it away. And that's been won straight back. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Conte. Played out towards the right wing. Knocks it into space. It's come to nothing. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Oh, good spread. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
So, into the second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Serginho. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Tonali. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. Bebeto. Distributed tidily. Delivery from Mbappe. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And reclaimed it in he goes again! And that's a good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Goal scorer.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. Olise.
Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
It's not the best angle, this, but he might just be tempted to shoot.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Tonali. Tries one from range! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. refuses to take the bait.
The attendance for this match.
Ali Saudi has the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bellingham. Olise gets a foot in here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Bruyne. Oh, it's Bebeto. Olise. Well, what about it? Manchester United are hurt by just about the final punch. Looking for the run. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Ruiz. And the ball's come loose here. And he's quick to get rid. Olise.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Osimhen. And he skips past his man. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And De Bruyne! And that is a little undercooked. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Bebeto. Osimhen! Brilliant from Osimhen! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Yeah, the manager was saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave decisions around this time. How right he proved to be. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. And here's Shevchenko. Yamal. And Shevchenko! Goal! Manchester United! Level again! And they are in no mood to give up the fight.
Well, that's certainly lightened the mood on the bench, Peter. Although the boss is clearly telling his players to keep their heads, he'll now need to make some bold decisions to back that up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United dragged themselves back again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
De Bruyne. He's having a shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Marquinhos gets it away. That's a good run down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Davids.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Davids. Yamal. And here's Inzaghi. Merino. Fabian Ruiz. And he welcomes it in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Van Dijk spots it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Manchester United must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Can he get it through? Mikel Merino picks it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And that was nowhere near his best. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Merino. He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Serginho. Change of plan here, perhaps. Passing nice and neat. He's going for goal! Oh, it's a thumping hit. Not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Tonali playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fabian Ruiz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Conte. Vinicius Junior looking to receive it in space. Oh, that's fabulous. Bruno deals with that nice and simple.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that was vital. Oh, it's Dembele. Pass somewhat off target. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Marino. Dembele, spread it left. Vinicius Junior. There's the crossfield ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Akanji. Tonali. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shevchenko. Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And he's quick to get rid. And it's Serginho. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Over to the other side. Yamal. Merino. And it's Tonali. Vinicius, charge, surely! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Akanji. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shevchenko. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now that's well seen too. Played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Goes for a shot! And it's there! They have done it! They are level! You raise your game and we raise ours! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rudiger. Yamal. Decent chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Fabian Ruiz. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Fabian Ruiz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the turnaround is complete, just extraordinary. That was beautiful, something close to genius. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seats, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. That is a brilliant interception. That's going wide left. Opts for safety. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gives it back. Turns back here, probably the best option. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He might be... It's Dembele! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well-timed, excellent interception. That has not gone well. And here's Dembele.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
That's a sharp pass. That's destined for the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Yamal! Goal! Manchester United! And they edge themselves ahead. They have it in their sights once more. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the...
Terrific effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Strong running down that left flank. And it's been played... Mbappe! Saliba. It's Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. Fabian Ruiz. Looking to play him in. He's in, must be! And the shots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Fabian Ruiz. Messi is always looking to break lines. And he was quick to react.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's having a shot! could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Corner number 2 then. Saliba gets it away.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Fabian Ruiz threads one in. Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely shaped ball. While the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now, they are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind, up their game.
Mbappe! Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dembele. That has been slung wide.
Brazil really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Fabian Ruiz. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Scores. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Merino with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And the pass is intercepted. And we're done. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise,
Hello,
new legends will
everyone,
be
and
written.
welcome to Old
It is time to
Trafford.
turn the page.
Manchester United against Frankfurt.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're on the way. Akanji completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Juve has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. Bunu tries from a long way out. And that is doing no harm at all.
Eintracht Frankfurt really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Olise threads one in, thinks about the shot. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
This is the time you need that pace.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Olise. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Chouameni and Cherki. And the counter is on. And he plays one through. Best! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Best has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And again! Rodri. And this is... There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Fabian Ruiz. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Fabian Ruiz. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is ended up in no man's land. And the pass is intercepted. That's a nicely shaped ball. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their path. Oh, he's all alone. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. Eintracht Frankfurt are back in business. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other,
and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cherki. Juve, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Olise, pass somewhat off target. Dembele. They get a throw in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to pass it through. Oh, easy pickings there. Juve. And it's Dembele. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Akanji.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get it through? Cannavaro calmly anticipates. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Shevchenko, given the lift of his goal. Best. Chance, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and again! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is all they have time for. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Quick reminder today.
So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United, really neat.
He'll try from distance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Shevchenko. Kobel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Eintracht Frankfurt have the chance to go the other way. Short changes him with that pass. Nicely worked. He's in a great position here. Best! Now who's going to be... And one more try! And he's stuck it away. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Eintracht Frankfurt now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And claimed it back swiftly. Crosses it in here. Deftly away. Cherki knocks it out wide. Zanetti. Space for him to turn and look. He leaps for it. And a chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The attendance for this match was 72,360.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Serginho. Olise. Real chance! Great football, shot and save.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 3 coming up. Punched away. Great chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Manchester United are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Olise, now it's Shevchenko. Robertson with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Alexander-Arnold, chance to deliver. Impressive jump! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, that's a key interception. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Merino. Rodri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cherki. Now it's Solot. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Solot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Solot, spread to the right. Looking to play him in, and he's whipped it across. Akanji is there, and he can get that clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cherki, he's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Terrific effort! And it's in! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This is a shot at goal! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, good effort! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Akanji, and it's Rodri. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's well positioned. And the shot! Oh, good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Eintracht Frankfurt. Oh, he's having a go! He's put his foot right through that one.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Cherki looking for a runner. Fabian Ruiz. And here's the chance to counter. That looks a good ball through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a searching pass. And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.